friends! Today we're going to explore a topic that's often overlooked but is incredibly important and affects all of us. It's our physical space and how it impacts our mental well-being. Some call it decluttering, some call it mindful living. Ultimately, it's about small action steps towards creating a harmonious environment that will nurture your mind, body and soul. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Amanda and I shout from the rooftops that us mums need self-care to be able to deal with and flourish through the chaos and busyness of motherhood. Your self-care benefits your family because when you fill your cup, they get the best of you, not what's left of you. I usually focus on the simplicity of skincare to bring out our inner joy, but over time I've branched into other areas. I've delved into the science behind other lesser talked about norms or common household gripes. Today I'm talking about clutter. Maybe it's absolutely obvious to you that clutter is stressful, but maybe it's one of those things that when someone says it, you're like, oh, bloody hell yeah, it's obvious now that you've said it, but I hadn't consciously had that thought before. Clutter causes stress. And as busy mums, our lives can often feel like a whirlwind of chaos. It's easy to let the clutter pile up, but one thing is so very true. A cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind. Studies have actually proven that our physical environments can have a physically powerful influence on your mental state. The electrons and neurons are physically impacted and changed as a result of your environment around you. And it's a hugely negative impact. It affects our emotions, our behaviour, our actions, affecting our decision-making abilities, our relationships with others, our stress and anxiety levels, and even our ability to focus. When our spaces are a mess, so are we. Higher levels of clutter are associated with higher levels of cortisol, which is our stress hormone. This will contribute towards, or can contribute towards, feelings of depression and anxiety, ultimately impacting our ability to flow and have fun in life. But fear not, there is a solution to this chaos. Simply by becoming more aware of the energy that our possessions hold in our physical space can help. We can create environments that promote calm, clarity, and overall well-being. Picture this, you walk into a room filled with stuff, toys on the floor, papers on the desk, clothes draped over the chair. How does it make you feel? For me, I would be overwhelmed and anxious. Maybe a bit of both. So studies have shown that cluttered spaces can really negatively impact our emotions and our behaviour, but also our ability to make decisions, impacts our relationships and even our eating habits and our sleep. Now imagine waking up each morning to a space that feels light, airy and inviting. Imagine being able to find what you need without stress, without rummaging through all the clutter. This magic is spatial alchemy, the transformation of our spaces to better our minds. It's about being mindful and making small consistent changes that compound over time to make a big impact. It sounds simple enough, so why aren't we all living this way all of the time? Usually it's time itself. We run out of it. We're too tired to do it and we prioritise elsewhere. This all goes back to what I harp on about all of the time, and it's about making small changes. Small changes will really have a big impact over time. Here are 5 simple quick changes you can make to declutter your home and benefit your mind. Number 1, the 1 minute rule. If a task takes less than 1 minute, do it immediately. Hang up the coat, put the dish in the dishwasher, throw out the spam mail that comes through the post, rip it up, throw it in recycling. These small actions prevent the clutter from building up. Number 2, designate a clutter basket. Have a basket where you can quickly toss the items in that are going to be out of place that take more than a minute. At the end of each day, maybe, or at the end of a week, take a few minutes to sort through the basket and put the things where they belong. Number 3, adopt the 1 in, 1 out rule. I struggle with this one, but the idea is for every item that comes into your home, let an old one go. It prevents accumulation and keeps your possessions in check. I really do struggle with this one, but we're not perfect. We are all human. We are all trying to achieve something here. And so I try to pat myself on the back for the things that I can do and almost let go of the things that I don't manage to do, knowing that I'm going to try. Number 4, begin by tackling one area at a time, whether it's a drawer or a wardrobe or a corner in a room. The small steps count to big changes. And number 5, ask yourself, as you go through your belongings, ask yourself if each item brings you joy or if it serves a purpose. If not, let it go. Decluttering may seem like such a daunting task, but by implementing these really simple steps, you'll be practicing the art of spatial alchemy. This is the transformation of your physical space into a sanctuary for peace and tranquility. When our environments are decluttered and mindfully curated, we experience a sense of calm and clarity that will permeate out into every aspect of your life. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Small, mindful changes in how we manage our spaces can have a huge impact on reducing anxiety and improving the flow of your daily lives. And you don't need massive amounts of money to look at your space and see if there are improvements that you could benefit from. And you don't need massive amounts of time. Just start small and work from there. So let's think about how you use your spaces. How do they flow? How do you want to feel in them? Your environment has tremendous power to shape your life, so let's use that to your advantage. Your time is incredibly valuable, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. So let's make sure you're using time to create the most calm and clarity in your life. By decluttering and organising your space, you're going to give yourself peace. You're going to give yourself the ability to enjoy time with your family even more than you currently do. Let's embrace mindful living, declutter your spaces, and watch as anxiety levels reduce and your overall well-being improves. You've got this. We've got this. Let's do it together. Share in the comments if you actually move forward and implement any of the tips that I've offered. I would love to hear your thoughts on what I'm talking about today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do hope you found this helpful. Remember, this is an element of self-care, and self-care is not selfish. It is a gift to yourself and to everyone around you. Let's create spaces that reflect the peace and joy we want in our lives. If you liked it, please do subscribe, hit the like button, drop me some comments, and stay connected for whatever content I bring you next to help us live a balanced and more joyful life together. Have a glorious day, night, morning, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I wish you productive, guilt-free self-care today and every day to soothe your soul. Mum guilt be gone, self-care be strong. I'll see you on the next one.